So I'm just going where the wind blows. Hi.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Thanks for coming to hang out with me today.
Of course.
You know,
Thanks
it's
for
like what they
coming
know
here.
about you, we about to find out, okay? All right, Miss Bailey, tell me about H.O.P.E. What is your connection to this restaurant?
Oh my goodness. Okay, so I was vegan when I first moved out to California about, oh my gosh, like 14 years ago now.
Jeez, okay,
It's
you're
been a long time
local
since
now.
I've been here. But I was vegan for 13 years, and now I'm not anymore. When I
Okay.
got pregnant, I wanted to eat meat. But this place I still go to, this place I swear by, it's so good. So the fact that we're here today is really freaking awesome. So
I love
thanks.
that. And then you said that when you got pregnant, you wanted meat. What was like the
Yeah.
first thing that you like needed so bad?
I needed, this is really, why are we saying this in this restaurant?
Sorry.
It was Chick-fil-A nuggets.
You're right. Okay, I just needed
No,
to know
no,
from my
it's
own
fine.
research.
Yeah.
I needed to know what was the item. Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Great.
Okay, so can we please start with your spring rolls, and then your green curry dumplings, and then your Muay Thai wing kicks? I want him to try it just to see.
Of course.
Thank
Thank
you so much.
you. I'm
All
so
right,
proud of
food
you.
is ordered. I can't believe what you're gonna have me try, but it's gonna be good. I'm gonna trust in you.
I'm excited for you.
Well, let's talk about this music.
Yes.
I mean, it's been a long time coming. You're releasing your debut solo album, and we gotta start with this title because Love or Something Like It, you know it's relatable. You know we've been through it. A lot of us have heard that title already and been like, you can tell us about it. So how did you land there?
Oh my goodness. Well, first off, this is so exciting for me and special for me to be releasing this solo project of art. You know, I love music. I've loved music, doing it with my sister for the longest. Even when I don't put out stuff, I'm just always making and creating. Like I have 1,000 songs that I just like write in my room. So the fact that these are gonna come out, it's like, oh my gosh, it's a little intimidating, it's a little scary. But I definitely landed at that title just based off of the experience that I had been going through. These years have been like my college-ish years because, you know, I was homeschooled in the 5th grade.
Wow.
So my like childhood college experience was definitely like I was on the road a lot. This was when I was home, I was on my own, I was falling in love, and I was just living.
And it's all because I love you, babe. Love you, babe. Love you, babe.
And I mean, you have had a crazy last 4 years, and I feel like this album, like listening to it, is kind of this like journey of like self-discovery in a way.
Yes.
So like finding yourself here now and reflecting on that, how was that in the studio to like navigate those feelings?
You know, it's really wild to kind of find yourself and navigate through these songs because it's a lot easier to sing what I want to say. So when I'm in the studio and I'm writing, sometimes a lot of things come up. It's like therapy. It's like, oh, that's what I was feeling, like that's what was in there. And it's a lot easier for me to understand where I'm coming from in my heart and my perspective when I can hear it like sung back to me. It's been a really therapeutic journey, like being able to write and kind of heal myself through my experiences, through my writing.
I know that you've been through it back and forth.
You're so used to obviously being in the studio with Chloe and having that like sister bond there.
Yes.
So now you've had these crazy years, this crazy relationship, and you're in the studio but on your own.
Yeah.
So like what was that like to navigate and like not have that kind of like camaraderie right beside you?
I definitely had to build my confidence in being in the studio on my own because I'm a baby sister. Like I love Chloe. I need her for a lot of things in my life, like for most things in my life. And I think for both of us, it was really just realizing that we're never alone. She's always a call away. She was my ear. I would send her things. I'd be like, is this okay? She'd be like, girl, you're great. Be confident in yourself. So yeah, my sister's always there for me.
I love
You know,
that.
we still have such a collaboration.
Thank
It's
you so
okay.
much.
Thank you. Yay. It's good, ain't it?
Yes,
Yes.
you're right. And I feel like you had a lot of like powerful women come into this project to help you with it. So
Yeah.
let's talk through some of the tracks. Let's talk through some of these collaborations. Ooh, girl, the Glorilla track. Like, first of all, the way that you like sing, your vocals are so strong, and then you go into that kind of like hip hop pocket and like talk your shit. It was like, I love the juxtaposition of that. So tell me about that track and working with her.
Oh my gosh, Know About Me was a song that I loved writing. I actually wrote it in the studio. I was with Ray and I was with Bongo, and we were just, me and Ray were talking, we were just having like, we are a bad bitch. This is the type of shit we want to write. We want to write a bad bitch song, like, and that's what we did with Know About Me. Like, I love it. I remember they were like, go harder. They were like coaching me through the the verse cadence, because it's the first time that I like kind of sing talky rap like that. It was like a fun experiment, and then it turned out, and I was like, whoa, that's kind of good.
Yeah, no, it's a banger.
Yeah,
And like, how
thank
was
you.
it to get Glow on the track? Like, her energy brought to the song was so great too.
I love Glow. Like, I've always loved her. People always make this joke on Twitter that we look like distant cousins. Like,
I can
she's like
see a
the
little
evil
bit.
twin, and I'm like, and I think it's so funny. So when it came to this song, I sent it to her, and she like immediately sent her verse back and was like, I this, like, yes, here you go. And I was so surprised. I'm like, wow, that's cool, because I love her.
Oh, I love that. And then Mariah the Scientist.
Yes.
Talk to me about that song.
Okay, I love Mariah too. I really wanted it to just be women when it came to this album, at least for the first drop, because I feel like women, we understand each other, especially when it comes to love and heartbreak and experiencing love in the public eye and having so many different opinions of people's in your ears about what they think you should be, should do, should act like. And with her, you know, she always would text me like really sweet things like, girl, I got you, and vice versa. Like, we just kind of understand each other, what we were both going through. You know, I sent her a few, and this was the one that she really resonated with and wanted to be a part of. And I understand why, because it's kind of that like aching heartbreak soundtrack that I personally loved. And writing it, it was really easy. And when I heard her verse, I loved it. And it was really fun to add backgrounds to her verse and kind of just blend the two. So it was really fun, and I'm grateful that she was a part of it.
And I love you talking about like adding the background vocals, because I just think about you in the studio and all I can think is like, you're such a vocalist, right? Like, you're such an amazing singer.
Thank
and
you.
so musical. So like, how was it to work with like her as well? Because her voice is out of control. So I'm thinking about you two in the studio, and that's powerful. So what was that like?
Yeah, it's funny because we always talk about, we feel like we sort of grew up together in a way, because you know, we both had similar kind of routes of like young, talented girl musicians, and we would always see each other at events and performances, and she'd be there with her dad and she'd be playing all these instruments. Me and Chloe would be like, yeah, girl, go. And we've just loved her. So when it came to this song, I was excited when I was in New York. She was at Electric Lady working on her album, and we had this idea to write this song about how we love the kind of push and pull and tease and make the guy crazy a little bit, like it's kind of fun. But we love the idea of saying kind of these crass things on top of such a beautiful melodic track. So it's like violins and strings are like lifting us up, but
so
we're
good.
saying like trash, cool, crass things. Like, it's kind of really fun.
And of course, we talked about Chloe a little bit earlier, but like, how was it to like pick a song to put Chloe on in this project?
That's such a good question, because I hear my sister on so many songs. I think it's just the way that my brain is wired. Like, I always hear her, I hear what she can add. I'm just like, she would be good on this, she would be good on that. But when it came to our song Feel Again, it was just something that I was like, I cannot do this song without Chloe. Like, it would not feel right. I need to hear her on it. Like, it was like like I have to. My sister is a freaking cool musical genius. She travels with her equipment. Like, she can record a whole album from wherever she is, because she brings all her shit with her. So I was like, I'm gonna send her this, and she's gonna send it back to me. Like, watch. And she did. She's like, okay, I'm just in Lagos. I'm outside, like by the pool. I'm gonna record this really fast. And then she sends me back like thousands of backgrounds and verses, and like, it just was so inspiring. And I'm like, ah. And I remember I played that one for B too, and she was like obsessed with hearing our voices again together.
That's gotta be a stamp of approval. You're
Yeah.
like, that's going on the album.
Yeah, like, of course.
In your hands, the world is yours when I'm in it.
When you're creating this album and this sound, like, what do you feel like is your stamp?
You know, I feel like I really have been blessed to be able to thrive on just like ethereal, melodic melodies. I just love to like feel like I'm on a cloud when I'm listening to whatever I create, when I'm performing. Like, I just want whoever is listening to feel like they're being levitated off of the ground. Because like my favorite musicians like Billie Holiday and Nina Simone, whenever I listen to them, like that's that feeling that I got. So I think that I just want to repeat that feeling.
We've talked about the kind of story of what you went through and how this album has like some highs and it has some lows.
Yes.
So I want to get specific with like some song titles. What would you say is the song that represent your lowest low on this album?
That's a great question because there's different lows. There's angry lows, there's like
Yeah.
sentimental lows. Overtime is kind of like angry, mad, but feeling like motivated and feeling like, oh, I'm gonna show you, like, I'm okay. Brave face.
I put on my blush and a rush cause I'm flushed. Tell myself you're more than enough.
It was written when I was feeling like, wow, these are a lot of different things that I have to handle, like dealing with being young and in the spotlight and having so many people just try to put on you what they want for you. And it's a lot of pressure sometimes.
Yeah.
Like kind of a happy low, sentimental low. Look at the bright side would be like bite your lip. It's like
Bite your lip, girl. Bite your lip.
Thank
That's a good
you.
one.
It's like a soul cry, but it's kind of like a happy soul cry.
And I mean, that was my follow-up question was like, which one would you feel like is your pinnacle of like, you made it, you got to the other side of it. What's your high on this album?
I think it would definitely be probably Bite Your Lip. There's this other song that I'm gonna put on the deluxe that I'm very excited about.
You mentioned Deluxe. It made me want to talk about something else you did, which was Leon Thomas. Like you
Yes.
guys' collaboration.
Everything that he's created, I felt like he's so talented from a very young age. Like he's another one who's like, you see growing up in the industry, you're like, okay, he's good. You see who's got it and you're like, all right. And then as we grow, we just see you like blossom into something amazing and wonderful. And it's cool because the people that he worked with are my brothers, David and Rob, that are like his production people that I've known since I was like 13, like since I first came out to LA. So working with him felt really natural, like it was like a family affair. When I first heard that song, Rather Be Alone, I was like, I heard it when it was not finished and it was like a 1 minute version and he didn't know if he wanted to even like include it or finish the song. And I was like, no, this is my favorite song, like please, I want to finish, I want to do it. And he was like, oh, yeah, sure. And
I mean, could there maybe be something else you guys worked on in the studio that might maybe end up on this Deluxe you're talking about?
oh, I don't know, maybe. But I love Leon.
And we got to talk about your journey as well. Do you remember 4 years ago, just 4 years ago, Billboard Rising Star Women in Music? Like, how was that experience to be called a rising star and to have seen like what has happened with your career since then?
It means a lot to be acknowledged in front of your peers and people that you're inspired by. It's like, wow, okay, maybe I am doing a good job. And I think we all need that extra reassurance sometimes to kind of kick us in the butt to keep going. That was beautiful. We loved that.
Do it for the girls all around the world.
And you said that about being in the room in front of your peers. I was talking to Alex Warren the other day, and he was saying that he never gets really nervous until he has to perform in front of other celebrities. He was like the award
yeah.
shows and that kind of stuff like freaks him out. So to be in a room like that, like do you get that same feeling of like being nervous in front of other peers?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I think especially when you respect an artist because of the work that they make, you want them to like love what you do too. I think it's just a natural human reaction. And then award shows are very like, oh my gosh, intimidating anyway.
So now I want to ask you, like, what do you want people to walk away with this project? Like, what is the feeling you want them to take away?
I want people to walk away with the message that it is perfectly okay to pour yourself so much into somebody and fall and have all these experiences and make mistakes. But you have to remember at the end of the day to like give that love back to yourself. That's the moral of the story of this whole thing. You have to take a picture of it. Do you take a picture of
Yes,
your
I
food?
do. I love that we all do that.
Yeah.
Oh yes, cute. Oh my God.
Look, I have to take one of you.
Here we go.
There we go. Cute. So these are probably really hot. I have burned my mouth a lot. So if you just cut it in half, let it air out a bit.
Let it air out a little bit.
I don't think, I might not eat the wing right now because I don't want to mess up my lip gloss.
Listen, we
Because you have to go in
make sure
when you
you're
eat the
beautiful.
wing.
We'll save that for after the interview. Okay, that was a banging spring roll.
Yep, okay,
10 out of 10 on that. Okay.
Do you like
What
curry?
is this sauce that the dumpling is made in?
So it's green curry, okay?
I'm
it's
nervous.
so good.
But we're gonna do it.
Okay, see, I'll just cut it for
Okay.
you. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're being a mom.
The mom in me is kicking in.
I love that. I'm like, I'm a child. And you're like,
Sorry.
well, I'm a mom. Oh, that's pleasant. Okay. Listen, sometimes you gotta expand your horizons because that's banging.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Thank
and
you.
And it does have like a little kick, but not too much.
Right?
Just a slight little.
Every non-vegan who I brought here is obsessed with this one.
I remember I tried like cashew cheese for the first time in like some nachos.
What
And
did
I
you
was
think?
like, this is great. That's why
Yeah.
I was like, when I saw they had a cashew cheese mac and cheese, I was like, I need to try that. Oh my God.
Thank you.
Good. And it has like a little sweetness to it.
Yes.
Ooh, okay. Hope
very
gets
much.
Hope gets the 10 out of 10
I
rating.
feel like I like take credit for this, for you liking this.
You do. You can take credit, and I will let you know I will be taking myself out here in the future because this
Really?
is great. Oh yeah. A lot of time when the food comes, I like to switch gears a little bit
Sure.
and say what I call discourse. Okay?
Discourse.
Discourse. Just don't worry. Don't get stressed. But discourse and just like some different topics and jump off of the album for a little bit. And one thing I can't talk about for too long, I told my coworkers I wouldn't do it, but you are staying across the table at a massive Disney adult. Here for the first time.
Hey.
Here for the first time, now for the first time.
I'm so obsessed. I didn't bring merch. I was gonna be like, I should bring my merch and make her sign it, but no, I was smart.
That's so nice. You could have done that. I don't
But I
mind.
loved you in the film. So tell me how that changed your world to be a part of that Disney bubble.
I feel so lucky to have been a part of that project. I mean, Mermaid changed my life in a lot of different ways. It's really beautiful to see also like the longevity it's kind of having, especially in children. I don't know, it surprises me every day. Like I went to the pumpkin patch the other day and I get stopped by a lot of little children because they recognize me as Ariel, and I think it's so sweet and it makes me really happy, but I think I forget because to me it's like, oh, it's 3-4 years ago the movie
Yeah.
came out, like it's over for me. But now that I understand what it is to have like a child who loves watching movies on repeat, like I can see how characters can really just ingrain in your brain. And it's my favorite thing to see like at a pumpkin patch or somewhere I am, a baby's like recognition of my face is like the best feeling in the world.
I thought it
So
was amazing the clip you posted when your son did that. Like he
Yeah.
was watching the video, it's like, Mama?
yeah,
Like, wait a minute.
yeah.
Mama.
Yeah, that's mama. I think it's made me inspired to want to do more in the children's field, like especially with even music too, because it's so impactful and it leaves such a mark on them. And it's really special.
Talk about like how you've had that effect on people. Who had that effect on you? Like what was your Disney princess growing up
Oh
or
my
movie
gosh.
that like had a hook on you?
So many. Of course, Brandy. Of course, Brandy.
Oh, come on.
Of course, Beyonce.
Of course.
Of course, Destiny's Child. Of course, Whitney.
Oh,
I mean,
the greats,
Whitney,
greats,
Whitney,
greats,
and
greats.
everything.
And Whitney and Brandy together, by the way.
Yes.
Impossible. Impossible.
Like, what?
There was an element, I feel like, of discourse with that as well. Like, how was it to have this beautiful moment that also end up having like dark moments as well, and people
Yeah.
being racist and ridiculous on the internet? Like, how did you internalize that?
You know, I think I tried not to like think about it too much. I think I just thought of the good of everything and how beautiful it was that I got to be a part of something like that. And you know, I'm from the South. That's not really like
Yeah.
anything new. I think, especially being a young Black person in America, you like build a tough skin. Like it's sad, but it is the reality.
It is the
of
reality
you know,
sometimes.
Sometimes, but you just have to look at like the brighter and the positive. And like I was just so grateful to be in that position.
Now I'm like, wait a minute. I don't know if I knew this about you. What part of the South are you from?
I'm from Georgia, so
Really? I'm from Georgia. Where are you from?
I'm from Mapleton.
Are you from Mapleton
Yes,
for real?
yes. Where
Shut
are you
up.
from?
Girl, I'm from Waynesboro. Have you
What?
heard of Waynesboro?
Yes.
Oh my God,
Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
Country. Oh my
Yes.
God, that's
We
crazy.
might be cousins or something.
Probably.
Yeah, I have family. Well, we're from there, and then I have family in South Carolina.
Look at us.
Wow.
And now here we are
That's
at Hope.
so
having
I
our
knew
lunch.
I liked you.
See, it's a reason. And I mean, of course, talking about the album as well, obviously that goes through a lot of your emotional stuff, your relationship. People are so loud. How do you handle, like, I can't imagine being a famous person because that would drive me
Yeah.
insane. So how do you handle like everybody having opinions on you 24/7?
I think it teaches you a lot about yourself. honestly. I think it teaches you self-control and to know that I know myself. These people don't matter. Like, it's honestly, it's kind of a really good exercise for yourself to just block it out and not care what people have to say or who they think you are or whatever, however they want to paint your character. Because if you know inside that you're a good person and that you put your best foot forward every day and you create and you just try to put good things out into the world, I think that's all you can do. And people are gonna chatter and it's like, okay.
Okay, do your thing over there.
Yeah.
But one thing that I think that's beautiful that's came out of it is that I love the support you get from women,
Thank
especially
you.
black women,
Yes.
and how they have championed you and
Thank
look
you.
after you and find inspiration for you. So how has that been as a part of the whole internet discourse?
It feels so beautiful to be black, well, it does feel
Yeah,
beautiful to be
it
black.
does.
But it feels so beautiful to be backed by women and black women and people who understand. And like I was saying earlier, like women, we understand each other differently. Like if you haven't been through it, if you haven't had a child, like you're not gonna understand a lot of my perspective or this other lady's perspective. You just don't know. I feel like, especially moms and women in general, it's just a different kind of community.
And the last one is just a funny discourse.
Yeah,
You have Mariah the Scientist on your album.
I do.
Have you seen the Twitter or X or whatever people want to call it these days about Mariah the Scientist and Mariah Carey and when you can say Mariah and when you can't?
No.
Gen Z is like Mariah this or Mariah this, and they're talking about Mariah the
The Scientist.
And then all the
Oh.
millennials is like, y'all need to be for real and
Oh, that's
established. When you say
funny.
Mariah, we thinking Carey.
No, I'm not really on Twitter, but that's funny.
Have you met Mariah Carey?
I have. And I love her because, well, I just love her because she's the icon that she is.
She is.
We have the same birthday. And I remember, I think I met her at a Grownish event, and I went up to her and I was like, oh my gosh, I love you. We have the same birthday. She was like, oh, baby. She was like, I don't celebrate
Yeah,
my birthday.
anniversaries.
I only have anniversaries. And I was like,
Exactly.
okay.
Yes, girl.
I love her.
That's amazing. And then before I let you dig into these wings, I want to talk about your future. So now that the album's out, the project's out, what do you see yourself pivoting to next? Are you thinking about touring? Do you want to jump into some acting roles? Where's the future headed for you?
I'm really grateful to be able to be working and doing things that I love every day. So I think just pouring more into myself when it comes to the arts and creativity, especially films and movies. It's really fun for me to do. I was just in Italy and that's coming out spring. I have two movies
when's the
coming out
project?
next year. Yeah, I was just in Italy. I did this really fun rom-com with reggae, and it's coming out spring next year. I'm really excited about that. And then I had the opportunity to work on this really beautiful movie with this icon, Julianne Moore, and Jesse Eisenberg.
Oh,
And
yes.
I was in Jersey for 3 months filming, and then I went to Italy for 3 months, and I'm just kind of having fun exploring and hopping around and filming cool projects that I'm inspired by, and then coming home and being able to work on music. And yeah, so I'm just going where the wind blows.
Well, it's blown you in a lot of amazing places, and I just have to say, with everything, the new project, everything you've been going through, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
And we're happy to have you. Thank you for bringing me here and expanding my horizons.
Yeah, I'm so happy you did so good.
We did it.